Hello, I am Michael Caine, welcoming you to another episode of Murphy. Previously on Murphy, David died a lot in the game Doom. He died with the arrow in the knee, that we are elbowing the knee. And now we are back with Michael Caine in Murphy.
Michael Caine does not sound too well.
And
wow,
so
words,
I took
man.
the bandages. Did you know I was in the movie Inception as well as The Dark Knight?
Did you know he was in other movies before that too? I will always know him as Austin Powers' dad, so
I know, and I still can't unsee it, dude. Like, I'm like, why is Alfred why is he Austin Powers' dad? That just doesn't feel right to me. But anyway, welcome back to Murphy. We're dooming it.
I just died a lot.
We're dooming and glooming.
We're gonna hopefully do better this time.
Now
I do
we're
blame it on the
booming.
month away from the game, and the fact that for authenticity's sake, I choose not to play it unless we're playing it together.
You know, this was always my excuse with Crash Bandicoot. We're just more okay with it, I guess, with Doom. But it's okay. I'm not bitter about it. But also, David's way better at Doom than I was in Crash Bandicoot, so there's not really much.
I mean, I don't
can
agree with
say
that.
about
I was way better at Crash Bandicoot than you were at Doom. Or that you were at Crash Bandicoot. Did that make sense?
I think we're in agreement. I was saying that you're better at Doom than I was at Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm saying you're better than I am. All around at games.
Okay. I won't disagree.
Alright,
But hey,
so...
I like him for the gameplay and you like him for the story. You're more into the story.
Alright, so from my ego and well-being standpoint, we're playing Doom. Moving on from that conversation.
Well, since we didn't give you the shine of any dang light last time, what games have you been playing lately, Sean?
Nothing. No, I'm
Oh.
kidding. No,
He's been staring at a wall.
yeah, I just spend my time looking in a wall going, wow, that's a wall.
That's awesome graphics.
Great level design.
No, so I've been playing a couple different things.
Couple.
I've been playing Black Ops Cold War a good amount. That's been fun. It really does feel a lot like they're just turning it into Black Ops 2, which I'm okay with.
Mm-hmm.
And they put out League Play, which is like ranked, like competitive multiplayer, and I've been having fun with that. I've been playing The Division 2. You ever played The Division 2?
I own it. Never really played it.
Oh.
I played the first one a lot.
Oh, well, we should play it sometime.
I think I have the second one. Don't quote me on that, but I think I have the second one.
If you don't, it's $8.
Noted.
So it's really cheap. And they just made a PS5 upgrade for it for free. So I've been playing that. That's been a lot of fun. I'm getting addicted to that. And my dad loves that game too. So
It's a good bonding moment.
so he can go, oh, where are you at in Division 2? And I'm like, this is weird that you know more about a video game than I do. And then I'm on the brink. We talked a lot about God of War last episode. I know I'm about a week away at most from starting my second playthrough. And I know whenever that happens, my teeth are just going to be sunk right back in because I have some unfinished business with that game. I beat every Valkyrie but the final Valkyrie, so now that they did the upgraded version where it's going to run better and play better and stuff, I can finally get that done. But yeah, I know I'm just going to absolutely destroy that game when I get the chance. And
I just like that you took a minute to breathe and you came back with It made me laugh.
It was kind of breathing, but it was also combating a burp at the same time.
It was kind of
So-
like So Smosh does those try not to laugh things. And Shane
Yeah.
Todd does the, hi everyone, my name is
Clarissa."
And
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to you about how to make friends. It's super good.
Hi, I'm Clarissa, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to make friends. There's also one where he's like, "Hi, I'm Clarissa, and I'm going to talk to you about peeing." Oh man, no, but yeah. So I kind of go all over the place as far as that goes. I've even gotten a little bit more into Fortnite recently too.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I might need to find a new partner.
Who? You better find another person with the name Murphy.
That's true. How's your brother doing?
Hey Eddie, how's it going? You want to come over and do a video
Hey,
game
Liam
channel?
Neeson, how's it going?
You just hear the phone. Who is it?
Who is it? Here's how they answer the door in my neighborhood.
Who is it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, but I've also been, like I go through waves where I can't stop playing games. And then I go through waves where it's hard for me to pick up a controller.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm definitely in a movie phase right now too.
Mm.
I was telling you a little bit off camera, or not off camera because we don't camera. But I was telling you off episodes that I've been watching quite a bit of the Marvel movies.
Mm-hmm. You
So
can say off camera. We're using a camera.
oh yeah,
It's just not capturing us.
yeah, exactly. So I've been watching WandaVision, and it really made me want to go back and go through the MCU again, just because, I haven't really gone back and watched all of the MCU since, and you kind of forget about those movies and about the storylines and the things like that, and so at this point, I'm finishing Phase 2. So I'm on Ant-Man right now. Which, by the way, underrated movie. Absolutely fantastic. Paul Rudd is a gem. But, yeah, it's been a journey, man. You forget... I forget, David. You like those movies, right?
I like them. Like, I'd watch them when they came out. But I didn't have to go see them on opening day or anything. And I think I've seen every Marvel movie once.
Right.
With minus maybe a couple. I think the only one I've seen more than twice is Black Panther. And that's
Wakanda
because
forever.
when that movie came out, I saw it with my almost in-laws. I saw it with the school because I was an RA. I saw it originally because I wanted to see it. So I saw it more times than I wanted to see it. But since most of the time it was free and I went to hang out with people, that was why I went. Not that the movie's bad.
Right.
I kind of think it's overrated, but it's not like it's a bad movie that's overrated. So.
Right.
But I'm not a diehard. I'll admit. I like Die Hard, but I'm not a diehard for those movies. I don't have to see them.
No, that's totally okay. Yeah, for me, with what I did for a job for years, which was working with teenagers, if I didn't want those movies spoiled for me, I had to go see them opening night, because I had it where I would go to a youth group on a Sunday, and I would say, and I would be talking with kids, and they would be like, "Yeah, I went and saw the new Marvel movie. It was crazy that this person died," and I'm like, "Bro, it hasn't even been 48 hours yet. How did you manage to spoil this already?" Like, that is
Disgraceful human being.
that is a skill to be that much of a dingus. But anyway, yeah, so I've been going back and watching those quite a bit, and I haven't really seen my opinion change on the movies. It's just kind of remembering how I felt about them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, so there's actually one Marvel movie I had never seen, and it was the original Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't give it much of a chance at the time because I thought it was boring, and I was like, I liked it. Like, I enjoyed the film, and it made me like Captain America more because it made me understand his story more, you know. But, you know, overall, I wouldn't say it's my favorite. But also, then you have, like, the first and second Thor movies. And I don't know what other people think. I know those are some of the lesser popular Marvel movies, and in my opinion, for the good reasons. Because, man, Thor sucked for a while there.
Yeah.
Until Ragnarok happened. So, yeah. It's been a lot of fun, and it's been nostalgic to go back and watch those too. Quite frankly, I'm really excited because the next film in the franchise is going to be Captain America Civil War. And so that means I'm a movie away from watching Spider-Man again.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm getting really geeked. So,
What a nerd.
I know. 100%.
What a nerd.
Yeah,
You play
100.
video games on YouTube, you nerd?
You play video games on YouTube, nerd?
Nerd.
You like to watch? You stay for the after credit scenes in Marvel movies, nerd?
Have you ever seen Shrek the Third?
Of course, I've seen Shrek the Third.
There's like how there's the nerds in the high school, but they're actually the ones that are picking on Arthur. He's a loser.
Well, loser. He probably plays sports. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. So yeah, it's been a cool time, and you know, like having like Disney Plus is a freaking godsend. The fact that like pretty much all of these films are available on there. I was like, oh crap, the Spider-Man movies aren't on there, and then I was like, oh well, that's okay. That just gives me an excuse to buy them.
Mm-hmm.
So I already bought them, you know, naturally. I have them ready to go.
Hey, I hadn't seen either of them. Dang.
You
These
ha-
big demon dudes.
You haven't seen either of them?
No, I've seen them. I hadn't seen either of them until this last Christmas.
Okay.
And then my in-laws got me both of them. And I watched them both, and I do understand the hype now.
Yep.
I do like them. I think I'm still more partial to Tobey Maguire because that's what I grew up with and didn't see these movies until I was 23. But I get it.
Yeah. I'm the guy that the way I judge a Spider-Man movie is if I feel like a kid watching those films, if I could just suspend disbelief and just, you know, freaking love Peter Parker or Miles Morales and just have a ball, you know? Like with what I've talked about before with Spider-Man Miles Morales, where I got that game on a Thursday, beat it on a Friday, and platinumed it on the Saturday.
Nerd.
Oh, it 100%. I can't even deny that. The sad thing, like, I've literally done everything I could in that video game, yet I still want to go back and play it again. Is that sad?
I don't think so.
Freaking better not be, dude.
I mean, Lauren can contest. Lauren's my wife, by the way, for people who haven't caught on.
You mean Mama Murphy?
No.
Okay, that
Because
nickname.
then that
will-
makes it seem like she's my mom. And
Yeah.
she's not.
And that adds very weird
Yeah.
implications to the overall perception of your relationship. So anyway, your wife, Red.
But I was going to say that she would contest that I played through the original Dark Souls a million times, but I still love playing through it.
Uh-huh.
Even though every time I play through it, it's like I picked up the same weapons, kill the same bosses the same way, but I still get, enjoyment from it.
Right. Well, it's like even, we were talking off camera as well, like Ren was like, dang, you really know the Last of Us story, because you're telling exactly what's going on very specifically. I'm like, yeah, this is like my fourth or fifth time playing through it now, which I don't normally replay games to that scale, but The Last of Us is like the one game I can, and like still have a ball with it.
Have a ball.
But also, I don't know where the ball comes in because it's not a sports game. So anyway, Doom. So that guy, you just took his stomach,
Oop.
put it in his throat, and
then-
he
And
exploded.
then it went kapuya-kacha.
And then he went kapuya kacha.
Stand by for even better commentary.
I need kapuya.
That's why I died both times. So there's the chainsaw meter, and you can have up to like 5 little red lines down there.
Right.
Certain enemies take all 5 of them, and that is the exception. So I'm making a crucial decision here, and everyone can judge me. I don't care. I want to finish this game at one point. Are you ready for my decision, Sean?
Uh-huh. Wow.
We're going to bump it down to medium because I'm dying too much.
Wow, man, that's a statement. Because we were talking about doing that in between recording.
Yeah.
You just full sent it and said screw it.
I don't want people to watch a whole week's worth of episodes and be like, man, they made like 0 progress because David's playing like garbage. So, I don't know if it resets the difficulty after I die again or not, or if it did it really well.
Hey,
Or
you'll
if it does
find
it
out
right
pretty
away.
quickly.
Yeah, we'll see if I die really fast again.
So far, it seems like you're doing better.
Yeah, it's because I'm awesome.
It's also an inherently difficult game already.
Yeah.
So to pick the hardest difficulty or one of the harder difficulties.
Yeah, this is the one I beat the game on. When I played it
Right.
just under a year ago.
Right.
Because I noticed when I loaded this save that that other save was last played like March 26th or something.
Right.
And day of recording, what's the day? It's February 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been just under a year since I played this.
Can you believe we're already almost through February?
Yeah. It's weird to think that a year ago I was still an unmarried man.
It's weird to think a year ago.
We were technically still living together.
Yeah. Yeah. Weird times. There was also not this global pandemic thing
No.
ruling our lives.
Coronavirus was around, but we weren't all scared to death of it yet.
I-
As we should be.
Yeah, I think I saw like a year ago was like when we had like the first recorded case in the United States. And now,
Now everything's
There were
gone
3.
kaput. Now there were 3. Only 3.
nah, there was more than 3. There's probably like 5.
100,000 and 6.
And how many did I need to pass? 6. 100. 600. You
Oh,
got
dear.
6. Oh, Mrs. Puff. I'll do better.
Dang it! You wanted him to survive.
Extra credit.
Oh dang!
Don't mind me.
Billy.
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna keep quoting the extra credit episode of SpongeBob.
I'd be lying if I didn't say it was kind of helping. Oh, here we go.
What I learned in boating school is. What I learned in boating school is.
The
Break time!
me in college.
Literally same, dude. My worst procrastination.
It's Ultron.
Oh my gosh, it's literally Ultron.
It's Ultron.
Which, by the way, screw Ultron, dude. James Spader, if you're watching this, quit trying to ruin the things I like. Anyway, gosh, why did that throw me off? What were we talking about just before that?
SpongeBob.
Oh yeah, the worst I ever procrastinated in college. So I had this was my freshman year. This is when I went to a community college, Raider Nation, and I was doing an assignment, and it was a research paper, and I not only neglected to write the paper until the day it was due,
Nice.
I neglected to start the research until the morning.
Oh.
And the paper was due at class time at 2:30 in the afternoon. And it couldn't be submitted online it had to be hard copy, right?
Mhm.
So, mind you, I wake up at 10 a.m. That means I essentially had 3 hours to write the paper, research for the paper, print the paper, and get my butt down to school in a timely manner.
Mhm.
I got an 85% on the paper, and my professor said he could tell that I did my research.
Well,
So if you ever have a teacher that says, I can tell when students are procrastinating and when they can't, now you know they're full of crap. Because no, they can't. They really cannot.
especially that one. That one absolutely did not.
We also found, which by the way, you could go to hoolinet.com. He had a website that we found that we made a joke at him about, and it was a historical satire website where he called it, quote, the funniest website in the history of the internet. So we always loved making jokes about that to
You mean
him.
the funniest one's not Machinima?
It could be a branch of Machinima for all we know.
Just like us.
Yeah, exactly. Sponsored by Machinima.
Murphy is not actually sponsored by Machinima.
LOL JK, of course it is sponsored by Machinima.
Hashtag, of course we are, except for we're not.
Except for we're actually not, because Machinima did.
Machinima did, and we are not dead.
But we talked about buying it for $5 and a bag of pretzels.
And they didn't send us a letter saying no.
That's true. But yet again, who's they? We don't know anymore. And neither does Machinima.
I might die here.
Woo! Dude,
Maybe not.
just-
I turned into Mickey Mouse for a second, though.
Oh, 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 Pluto! I say we let him go! Well, that's a surprise tool we'll use for later. That's a good impression of mine, but I think my Goofy's better. I'm actually.
Yep. That's pretty good.
Yeah!
I think you're just goofy. It's just you.
Yeah. I have a confession to make.
I've been goofy.
This channel should be called Goofine.
Well, we could change it.
I don't know. Goofine just sounds disgusting. Especially if you put an emphasis on goo.
Gotta laugh out of my wife.
My wife.
My wife.
The best jokes are the ones that we can get her to audibly laugh at and hear in the microphone.
Even if it's just her being super like, oh my gosh. These are my best friends. I married one of them. This is my life. Can't back out now, baby.
This is my life.
My life.
That Bon Jovi song, the one that it's my life.
It's my life. I was trying to do Borat.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'd be way different if he went. It's
my
life. It's now or never. I don't wanna live forever.
Being forced to watch the tablet. I couldn't leave. I was sitting there pressing buttons trying to leave.
Well, hey, you want to look through that tablet a little bit more on the next episode of Murphy?
I mean, I don't want to look through the tablet, but we'll hang out next time on Murphy.
A cha.
Cha.
See you then.
Bye.